Going on, brothers and sisters, thank you so much for being here. If you would, smash that like, share out the link, and this is your first time here, please consider subscribing as I go through this journey, this exploration of self, this healing journey of ups and downs. Recently hit a down. Everything else is going great in my life. So when we go through narcissistic abuse, we are trained to look for the highs and lows. You know, the valuation period, the ghosting period, and all that creates a low in somebody, in the victim of the abuse, and they're looking for that next high. And we have been trained to believe that the only person who can give us that high, that validation, is the person who abused us. Like that's how we have been trained to deal, or trained to be, through the manipulation of narcissistic abuse. And for someone, someone like me, I have been speaking with people who have different types of cluster B personality disorders so that I can learn more, because I want to be able to help you. I also want to be able to understand what I'm talking about and be able to give good advice, you know, depending on the situation or someone is asking me. You know, I want to be here for us. I'm a healer. I like helping people. I didn't have strong boundaries. I was too compassionate and too forgiving, which means I kept letting people into my life. And the reason for that is I recently was talking to someone from TikTok who has borderline personality disorder, so I could better understand that, because my narc claimed to be borderline. And what I found out, two different things. What I found out, one is I had a codependency problem. That's something I have to deal with. It comes from my abandonment issues, comes from my mommy issues, and so I continually seek to show love, forgiveness, and compassion to other people. To keep them around, because I don't want them leaving me. I don't want people that I love leaving me, and that's a cycle I've got to figure out inside me, because it may be susceptible to abuse. And that is also why narcissists go after people with borderline personality disorder, because of that. They will keep allowing the cycle to continue. Also, through asking questions about what had happened with Narc X, found out that some narcissists play the part of being a borderline, so that they can still continue that victimhood status. And it figures out, like, this borderline was asking me questions about what had happened during my relationship, and the abuse that I went through, and she answered things that I'd already suspected, didn't even know. Like, that sounds like a little bit of a sociopath there. It sounds like this. Are you sure she isn't a sociopath? So aside from that, didn't even mean to really veer into that, but so I hit a low. Even though everything's going on good around me. My work's picked up. I'm going to be well beyond ahead. I'm going to be ahead for the first time in forever, since all this went down, by the middle of March. I'm rekindling friendships with people. Everything's positive in me. I feel my worth. But then that other side came down. Even though I am going on 9 weeks removed from any contact. Well, from any mutual contact. Because this week, I reached out. Now, nothing came back to me. Well, at least indirectly it did, but not directly. And that was because I hit a low. I was starting to feel my own worth again. I was starting to get confident and, understand that, I was on a positive trajectory. And again, that low came at me, and it brought me down for a minute. This is what I've learned. If you tell, or you let that narcissist know that you're willing to get back in the bucket, back to being a fish in the barrel of the different people that they triangulate, and that they stable, and all the people that they manipulate. If you give them an inch, they'll come back, but they're not going to come back the way that you thought. The hoovering will begin again. The idea that whatever sector of your life they have used for supply for themselves, they will re-engage, because there is hope to get that supply again. It is so important, y'all, to walk away. It doesn't matter what high or low you come to in your life when you're going through your healing journey. Doesn't matter. You have to give up. You have to not give up. You have to walk away. You got to stand your ground. You can't give in again. There is no hope or light in that person. There is no going back. There is no shining bright light in there. That was an illusion. There's no hope. There's no real forgiveness, at least from that end. Everything that was done to you was done with malicious intent. Every game that was played. So it can't matter how much you missed them. Or why you missed them. Why you would miss someone like that. Remind yourself. Check yourself. Why the fuck do I miss somebody who cheated, treated me like crap, lied, destroyed your life, tried to intentionally destroy your reputation? You have to let it go. I'm a little bit of a hypocrite at this moment for saying that. But I have to reaffirm myself. And I want to be honest with you guys. And let you know that we all stumble on this journey. It's not perfect, no matter how strong we are. You have to reclaim who you are, your own strength. That narcissist came at you because you had a strength they do not possess, because you are something they could shield themselves from criticism for. You were an escape mechanism. You were someone that blame was shifted on. You were used to make another victim jealous. You were used, painted to be the bad guy, no matter how heroic, loving, truthful, no matter how you were to that person. You were used, you were devalued to make another fucking victim feel like a hero, just like you were at some point. You're worth more. Walk away. Stay no contact. And if you stumble, just pick yourself back up. Fall down 7 times. Get up 8. My love to y'all. Thank you so much for being here, and have more better content coming up in the future. I've got some interviews lined up. Ashley Black is getting ready to give me an interview date. I've got another interview with another person, a borderline. I can't wait to have that one. And I've also got a friend of mine, Wes, good YouTuber. Please check out Whatever Cast, who's going to be coming on talking about his parents. He was brought up by 2 narcissistic parents. Can't imagine the damage that tank had to overcome in order to become the good person that he is today. So thank you guys so much for being here. Much love to you. I am Lodonis Dragonstorm, your seer and sage. Be good to each other. Suffer no fools.